Gotta take my Himalayan malas up with me, yo. Ready for fucking adventure. Mm-hmm. Ready for adventure.
So where are we going again?
You can just see the edge popping up on that thing. OMG, Tamagotchi. It's happening!
When did you discover Wales?
Came to uni here. But I didn't sort of hang out the mountains and the lakes so much until like the second, third year. And then I just stayed here for like 10 years. Between here and London. We have very nice lakes and seas and rivers to swim here. And then that's made me really appreciate the ponds in Hampstead Heath, which I just love as much as this, nearly. When we came over from Afghanistan, I went to this primary school, it was really lovely. And we would go to the Heath for different school things, and then when I was in year 5, which I guess you're kind of 10, I had a teacher, Mr. Schaffhauser, who would take us to the Heath, and after lunch, whenever it was warm, he'd just do that like almost every day. And we'd do lessons there, and he'd read to us. He was just a lovely old man. And then I went to secondary school near the Heath as well. It's quite like a, not that nice a secondary school, but the Heath was there. You go from like automatic breathing to manual all the time, so it becomes kind of conscious breath. Mm-hmm. I think that's part of the whole thing when people go up high. This is my not performing.
There you go. Just act natural.
Less dangerous on the left side. The slow zoom.
You know, do you think you've made me just climb up a mountain that's harder than Everest because you believe that challenges make people grow?
Yes.
So do you live for the challenges?
Like reasonable challenges.
Yeah, but if it's about, if the hardest part about it is not freaking out, then overcoming that by yourself must be such a like kind of, I don't know, thing that makes you really believe in yourself.
I think the main things mountain represent is like an sort of ambivalence to people and like the operating systems of humans who design cities and stuff like that. It's easy to get to your head, or it's easy to like, you're either challenging it or you're going along with the program of architecture and everything. And And so this, like, because it doesn't give a shit about you, mountains, it's like a feeling. It's almost holy. You just like a little bit, a touch of it. Because let's say in the city, like food and transport and physical exertion is all kind of controlled still within units, and then time is controlled. And mountains are so indifferent. And that's quite good for the ego, especially if you got a big one.
Big mountain for a big ego.
Big old man with a big ass ego.
Okay. I'm ready.
You're braver than me. He ebbs east, flat otter smooth, cutting fast and fades of fleck and light white rushes, ropes of wrinkles pinching the banks, at a hover between the solid and the air. Like a trick known only to me, I wade in half alive, let the rush have its way with my clutter, breeding empty in chirping curves till this too turns still, erasing the self, won't quite wash like water by the bank.
It's good. I can't read it. My eyes are if you can. Yeah.
This is Brook by Lord Tennyson. I come from haunts of coot and hern, I make a sudden sally, and sparkle out among the fern to bicker down a valley. By 30 hills I hurry down, or slip between the ridges, by 20 thorps a little town, and 100 bridges. Till last by Philip's farm I flow, to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I chatter over stony ways and little sharps and trebles, I bubble into eddying bays, I babble on the pebbles. With many a curve my banks I fret, by many a field and fallow, and many a fairy foreland set with willow, weed and mallow. I chatter, chatter as I flow, to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I wind about and in and out, with here a blossom sailing, and here and there a lusty trout, and here and there a grayling, and here and there a foamy flake, upon me as I travel, with many a silvery water break above the golden gravel, and draw them all along and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever. I steal by lawns and grassy plots, I slide by hazel covers, I move the sweet forget-me-nots that grow for happy lovers. I murmur under moon and stars in brambly wildernesses, I linger by my shingly bars, I loiter round my cresses. And out again I curve and flow to join the brimming river, for men may come and men may go, but I go on forever.
Yay! You have certainly made my day. Thank you.